I spent the day in the shade of a tree, thinking how we best spend this precious time that we've been given.
Scaling the mountains, you can find a natural paradise and a treasure trove of history. Nestled in the west of Hong Kong Island is Longfushan Country Park, meaning Dragon Tiger Mountain in Chinese. We begin our journey from HKU Station to Coat Wall Road, passing through Longfushan, then connecting with Hatton Road, Lugat Road, and finally the peak. Destination number 1, the Longfushan Environmental Education Center. Here we go! This little white house is already 130 years old, keeping a record of hundreds of bird and butterfly species in the country park. Longfushan may be the smallest country park in the city, but it definitely punches above its weight. The trail is mostly made of concrete, providing a decent surface for the hike. But you can't help but feel jealous for this little guy. Along the route, the trees offer us much-needed shade. They also serve as a natural habitat for the local animals. You can even spot a variety of ecosystems at different times of the day. During the evening in the summer, we can sometimes see civets, wild boars, and porcupines. Since winter is the season for bird migrations, it's a common sight to see rare birds like this blue flycatcher. While you need some luck catching a glimpse of the wildlife, the historical sites are part of the permanent exhibition. Don't underestimate this little rock. It's a boundary stone established by the British colonial government back in 1903, which demarcates the boundary of Old Victoria City. Victoria City, Kennedy Town, and Causeway Bay made up the central zone of the government during the colonial era. Some of these districts used to ban ethnic Chinese people from living there. Today, there are only 6 boundary stones left in Hong Kong. It's already been an hour since we started our journey, but thankfully, we've finally reached a scenic spot for a photo session. Heading up to Longfu Pavilion, it's time for some spectacular scenery. Reaching the tip of Longfushan, this place used to be known as the Tiger Mountain, while the mountain peak behind us was the Dragon Mountain. Here we can see the hilltop of Mount Davis, Hong Kong's westernmost hill. Just around the corner is the abandoned Pinewood Battery. Standing as the city's tallest place battery, Pinewood is one of Hong Kong's best-preserved relics from the Second World War. The station was already under construction back in 1901. During World War I, it was used for coastal defense until transitioning for air defense purposes in World War II. After sustaining damage in 1941, the site was abandoned. Leaving the battery, we continued towards the peak. Still an hour away. The final destination is just ahead of us. Only a small trek and we'll be at Lugat Road, where we can take a nice gander at both sides of Victoria Harbour. We're finally there. In just less than 2 hours, a world-class view right in front of our eyes. Longfushan is almost a miniature Hong Kong all on its own. History, culture, and beautiful scenery is a perfect package. So let's take some time off our busy schedule and explore our very own Longfushan Country Park.